Good evening, everyone. This is delicious Don Juan, the Texas treat, and you are listening to the Countdown City WrestleCast.
What is up, heels and baby faces? Welcome to another episode of the Countdown City WrestleCast. I'm your host, JC. Joining me is that guy, Tommy.
Yeah, I forgot to keep your day have the keyblades.
Oathkeeper. Nice. And we got Big Mike.
What's up, guys? No rapping in 2026.
It's just a hard stop. That was
Yeah.
Okay, that being said,
Yeah.
I would kill for my Big Mike rap album. I'm not even like just. Do you make it all about math?
No, it was released in 2022. That was what it was.
I think you would kill just because it would drive you insane. And
yeah.
It wouldn't be the worst rapping I've ever heard.
I mean,
what's up, Birdsey?
I mean, his rap album was 2022, Electric Boogaloo, and it was just one track repeated over and over for 52 weeks. That's basically what it was. So, yeah.
So I'm Soldier Boy.
So pretty much every mumble rapper ever.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not true. I understood what Mike was saying.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us today. We'll recap what went down at TNA No Surrender, talk about what went down at RCW Rumble Royale, and see what's going on with the chat here. And we're going to preview a double shot of events happening at the Hybrid School of Wrestling this weekend. First is Hybrid Experiences and Heartbreakers 4, and then we got United 210, beginning of the end. And that's kind of a good segue to start in a bit of the news segment here, because this is kind of related to that. So I guess... I think if you've watched this or you follow United 210, you've seen the social media post. Initially, the event this weekend for our United 210 was going to be taking place at the Empire Ballroom on the south side. But it appears that's been moved to the Hybrid School of Wrestling on Sunday. And as we understand it, Mike, you brought this up before we started recording. It sounds like all of the United shows this year are going to double shot or piggyback on whatever weekend Hybrid School of Wrestling is running.
That's what the post seems to have implied, that they're teaming up for some double shot weekends. So we'll see if we get more specific information as we go along. By the way, real quick, hello, Angel, Jason, welcome in.
What's up?
Again,
Burns is referencing that he was in my stream earlier as I'm still working through Infamous 2.
Okay.
Maybe we'll finish in 1 or 2 streams. Nice. We'll see. If I can stop making the game glitch on me,
but yeah, that appears to be what's going on. So we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, it seems like United's going to hybrid for a while.
Okay. Excuse me. Well, it definitely makes scheduling a little bit easier. Just kind of get an idea. So obviously, we'll know that hybrid is again taking place this weekend on Saturday, with United following on Sunday. And some matches announced for that. We'll kind of get into that when we talk about it later on. Other bit of wrestling news to discuss. First of all, we do have a stipulation for MJF versus Hangman Page. I don't know if you guys saw this. So
I did not.
If Page loses, he can never challenge for the AEW World Championship again.
We're doing that again.
Yes. Now, I don't know if this means as long as MJF has it. I don't know if this just means for life or what. But yes, Mike, we are doing that again, with Paige being the one that gets that stipulation added on there.
Wait, does that mean over the next 2 years then Paige turns into Homelander and then eventually shows up in WWE? Or
I mean, what if he changes his ring name? That'd be interesting, right? So his person.
I will not challenge you as Adam
What's
Page.
the loophole there? What's that? Yeah, so
I will challenge you as the teacher.
I wonder why they're doing that already.
I don't know. It's interesting. So
maybe MJF got another movie role coming up.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. He's been in demand. Maybe they're making Happy Gilmore 3. Who knows? I don't know. So
Pixels 2.
That's right. But that is the stipulation for the Texas Death Match between MJF and Adam Page at Revolution, which takes place literally about a month from now, a month from this past Sunday. So, yeah. So
Interesting.
still another month to build that up. Other somewhat wrestling related news, more on the MMA front. Ronda Rousey is getting back in an MMA bout, and this time it's kind of a dream match that people wanted to see back when Ronda was still in the UFC. She's taking on Gina Carano on a Netflix card.
And
in
I'll
May.
look to be one of the people who, I'm one of the people who wanted to see this, but I don't know if I want to see it now.
Yeah, I think it's just because like man, when Ronda was in her prime in the MMA ring, Gina Carano was coming up, and it was like this would be a dream match, and it just never came to fruition. Yeah.
So I'm interested, but I don't know. I think I'm keeping my expectations low.
One was in Deadpool and Mandalorian. One was in Fast.
Expendables.
Which Fast was Ronda in? I don't remember. It's been so much.
6.
It was Furious 7. It was 7.
Somewhere between 3 and 9.
I mean, a lot happened between those numbers.
That's true.
Also, she was who was it in one of the Mortal Kombats that people were like, really? She was Sonya Blade.
Sonya Blade. She voiced. I think she voiced Sonya Blade for the video game.
Yeah, like one of the new ones. I don't know which one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. And I don't. Okay, I saw this post, and this is weird. I don't know if this is true or if I got like AI, whatever. But I saw this post where Rhonda made some comment about she saw her. Is this real? Like, do you know what I'm about to say? Okay.
No, I'm waiting for you to say it. Yeah.
The way you were. Okay, sorry.
You say AI, I'm thinking, oh my god, it's annoying. I can't. But
Well, I know, and I'm usually pretty good, but it said something about Rhonda saw her like on a stream or on something, and she saw Gina Carano, and looked like she had kind of like let herself go, and she wanted to do something to like help her get back to the person she used to be. I don't know. It was strange, and I was like, huh. But again, I was just scrolling. I wasn't like looking at everything detailed and blah blah blah. So I could have been got.
Yeah, it sucks. It's hard to kind of figure that out nowadays, right? So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, Gina Carano was in Fast and Furious 6 too, huh?
Oh, that's right.
She sure was. Holy crap, she sure was. I completely forgot about that.
Honestly, they started blurring together there after a while. So
no. I'm mad I forgot that because that was actually one of my favorite fights in the series. Was her and
Michelle Rodriguez. That's right.
Yeah, I actually legitimately loved that fight. Oh my god!
That was the twist of that movie, if I'm not mistaken, too. Yes.
Right, because she was a bodyguard or something. Like she was on the.
She was the Rock's like partner.
Yeah.
In that she was like the long.
She turned on Hobbs. For the
Turned on Hobbs. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Was Rhonda the bodyguard then?
Rhonda was the bodyguard.
Yeah.
She was the bodyguard in 7. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I know what I got to do. I have to rewatch all the Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I got to catch up. I'm behind a few of them. So, let's see here. Yeah, so this fight is going to take place May 16th in LA in the Intuit Dome.
Someone say May 19th.
It's going to be broadcast on Netflix. Netflix's first ever MMA broadcast. I guess they're switching to MMA after Jake Paul got his jaw broken and has been talking crazy ever since. So
we can see him get his jaw broken again. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm totally okay. Anthony Joshua did not give a damn in that fight, bro. He likes the smile on his face. I've never seen that much black boy joy in a long time.
Because the Octagon is actually a trademarked ring for the UFC. This is going to be inside of a hexagon ring cage, if you will. Mike, you're the math teacher. You're both welcome to give us a lesson here. But 5-minute rounds is going to be the rules here.
It's just going to be lucha style or TNA style. So
yeah, pretty much. So
what you're saying is they're throwing down in 6 sides of steel.
Yes,
TNA may need to get on that, which means WWE technically. Oh, never mind.
Netflix lockdown 2026. That's what's going on here. So yeah,
I'd rather punch myself.
So. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting fight there. But I can tell you, Tina and I were pretty excited about it because we've been waiting to see that fight for a long time. Yeah, it's probably well past when we would originally have wanted to see it originally, but one of those things. I no word yet on what the weight class is going to be for it. I know there's a considerable difference. I want to say Ronda was a bantamweight. Gina Carano, I can't remember if she was lightweight or something. I forget exactly what the weight classes were when they were both in MMA, but I'm sure there'll be a catchweight that they're going to work to. And
So,
go from there. So
knowing the personality of both of them,
mhm.
what are the odds that El Presidente is in attendance?
Yes.
Probably not. Especially because it's in LA, and he knows he's going to get booed if he goes to LA. So
That's fair.
yeah. Mhm.
That's true,
Yeah.
actually.
Plus, he years ago put a post when Ronda lost initially about how she was a horrible person. So I'm pretty sure he's not a fan of either.
Like
one.
he cares about things he said in the past. And
Yeah,
won't say
yeah,
sure.
anything. Anyways,
I'm just like
Give
taking
him-
clues from that. He probably won't even be there. So yeah, because it's on Netflix.
does he even
So-
remember that?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Any other major wrestling news to discuss, guys?
There was something I was going to bring up, and now I forgot. I'll come back
I
to
don't
it.
think there's something happened.
In the mainstream. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm blanking. If I think of something,
Um,
later, then I'll say it.
I do like the theory a lot of people have. No pun intended to Austin Theory. That the Masked Man is going to wind up being Bad Bunny. I don't know if you've seen
I've
more
heard
of this.
that.
And then also
I've heard
I
that.
have.
people were saying because like there was the rumor right after the Super Bowl that he's coming back to WWE soon, and there was the rumor that like the Jake Paul comment was actually to set up a Jake Paul Bad Bunny thing at WrestleMania.
I don't believe that.
I know. Like I can't. It's not 0%. That's what I hate. It's
I mean,
not
true.
0%. That
It's yeah. Anything can happen, but I'm pretty sure Bad Bunny would not want to put himself in harm's way. He'd rather be in the ring with somebody that knows what they're doing and not be a loose cannon like Jake Paul was. And you never know if Jake Paul can be professional in the ring like that. So
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
yeah.
Did we just call Logan Paul the professional one?
I mean, of the two brothers, yeah.
Okay.
So, although there has been rumors, some headlines that Bad Bunny's been confirmed for WrestleMania this year.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Hold on, I think Sean wants to get this joke in. Logan Paul has a new nickname.
Oh boy.
What is it, Sean?
And also, the Bad Bunny's going to be but also explains the high ticket prices.
Yeah, you're having a hard enough time selling tickets. Now you really, I mean, I guess we got to bring Latinos in to actually get people to sell tickets. Yeah.
I mean, it could be Jericho at the end, but there's no way that dude was slim. There's no way that was Jericho each time.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I read stuff that his contract is frozen in
Yes.
AEW. Actually, just now that you said that, sorry, Jason, it popped into my head. He may not be in WWE for a while because apparently with him leaving, apparently Tony froze his contract for the time he left, even if it was to do his touring or whatever. Also, there was people saying that Jericho was afraid that going back to WWE, they wouldn't let him do Fozzy stuff as often, as freely as he was able to do with AEW.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real concern. So
that's stuff you negotiate, I guess, in your contract, obviously. Yeah. So, yeah.
And does TKO feel like Jericho brings as much value?
I don't know.
If you well, we don't watch Raw, Sean. You should know that. LA Knight called him a broccoli hair bitch.
Oh, yeah, I did see
not
that.
Inaccurate.
Well, that's just going to be reused sometime this weekend against Brock Ali. So
true.
Yeah. So
probably by Jay Young. I'm just going to guess.
I believe it. So. All right. Well, let's get into the events that took place this past weekend. Kind of briefly, starting with. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I forgot to mention. And Mike, I know you're excited about this. Inspiration, All Elite.
Oh, they're
AEW now. Yes,
they showed up in Australia.
Well, no, I knew that. I just didn't know they were.
No, but they officially announced it when they showed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought you knew that part. Yeah.
No, I didn't.
So yeah, with all the talk that maybe they would go back to WWE, it turns out they are going opposite, going to AEW. It's kind of funny, the paths crossing where, husbands and wives are like, well, we're just trading companies here right now. So, so yeah, the inspiration is in AEW. Really interested to see how soon before they do challenge the who are the tech? Does they have
It's still Babes of Wrath. It's
Or
still,
Babes of Wrath, yeah.
Babes are still right? Yeah. So
Um,
I'm curious to see how they go with that.
Oh
so.
no, we'll share that news when we get to RCW. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And also, I just looked on Blue Sky. Apparently, Swerve hit a cop killer on Kenny Omega through the announce table.
Jesus.
Whew.
Like, I know they were feuding, but I didn't think it was like blood feud. I thought it was just like, I'm better than you. No, I'm better than you.
Well, saying I'm better than you is a bad thing to say to Swerve.
All right, you know what, Jason? You need to start doing our news updates because that's also true.
That's all. Yeah, I thought we covered that, but you know what? I think we
No,
forgot.
not because it happened between.
It
Yeah.
did. You're right. Yeah. Big ups to Coach Jazz. Now, okay, but thanks for bringing it up, Jason, because now I can ask this question. Now that he's working for them, can we put her in the damn Hall of Fame now? Jesus Christ!
Yes. Hopefully that's coming this year with her being more associated with them.
That's my biggest problem is that they won't put her in the freaking Hall of Fame already.
But
in other words.
and JC, I don't know if you ever saw this interview. This now brings something full circle because Maddie Renkowski's first match was against Jazz, and she talked about this when we interviewed her a couple years ago. And guess who was in attendance at that show cheering, Jazz is going to kill you. I'll give you one hint, and you can just look down on the screen.
I'm going to imagine that it was not this guy, this guy.
Yes.
Yeah. So oh, fun times. Yeah. So
Yeah, but congratulations to Jazz, and that's cool
Absolutely.
that her and Ren get to meet up again. Which also, every now and then Funaki's over there. I don't know if he is as much, I guess, because Julia moved up to the main roster, and I think all of them that were there. But yeah, so that's pretty cool.
right.
Jason was there too. Nice.
He sure was. That's right.
Tommy and I, Tommy and me.
Yeah.
I'm not an English teacher.
It's interchangeable. Because I think if you're if you're like full on proper English, it's Tommy and I, but Tommy and me is colloquially correct.
Okay. All right.
Why did I explain that? What the hell?
I don't know. Lessons. Hey, we're all getting ready for the star test right now. That's basically what it is. So yeah. All right. TNA No Surrender took place this past weekend. Want to point out that we did have a title change take place. Trey Miguel defeats Stax Lorenzo to claim the TNA International Championship. This was a successful cash-in from Trey Miguel's Feast or Fired International title match. So that's the big title change on that one. Jody Threat won a Knockouts Battle Royal for a future Knockouts World Championship match. Mance Warner defeats Action Mike Jackson. The Elegance brand retained their TNA Knockouts Tag Team Championships.
Hold on. By the way, if people don't know, Action Mike Jackson. That's the Young Bucks' dad, right?
Is it really?
I'm because now that you say that, I thought I saw this picture. I'm pretty sure that is Papa Buck, whatever you want to call him. Am I wrong about this?
I don't think it is.
Am I? Are you sure?
I think so.
No, because he's 76.
Who is?
Action Mike Jackson.
I don't think Papa Buck is that old.
Okay.
I'm not saying this is really related.
I could have sworn that that's what I had heard. See, Jason, are you saying yes for me? Clarify, sir.
Yeah, because if it is cool, I just didn't see it.
Yeah, Angel, you're a senior. You better not have any star tests left. You graduate in 3 months. Okay. Anyways, I could have sworn that because I thought he wrestled. I thought he wrestled somewhere else a couple years ago. Maybe it was in AEW. I don't know. Anyways, yeah.
He did wrestle somewhere.
Yeah.
But but that guy's really old. Yeah, no, it is. Jason said yes.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Papa Buck.
Yep.
By the way, whatever happened to that United ref that looked like the third Young Buck, but like the not cool one? You remember that, Tommy?
Yeah.
Sorry. We used to make him. There's this ref, and he looked like. I still don't know. I still know which Young Buck is which Young Buck. The blonde Young Buck, or the lighter-haired Young Buck.
Well,
but like taller and like with a dirtier mustache beard. Sorry, go ahead. I brought us down.
All right. Elegance Brand, as I mentioned, retained the Knockouts Tag Team Championships over Indy Hartwell and Xia Brookside. Eric Young defeats BDE. Oh, wait, we did have another title change. I apologize. I missed this one.
How dare you?
I know. Ariana Grace defeats Lei Ying Lee to win the
I hated
Knockouts
that one.
Championship.
That's why I didn't remember
Yeah.
that.
That's right.
Because
the third NXT woman to win
that is so,
the knockout
so
title.
freaking stupid, man.
But
Yeah.
did lead to one of the best interactions on X or Twitter. I don't know if you saw this, JC. You saw the one between her and Jordan Grace?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Which
and if you haven't seen it, just go look it up.
Yeah, it was actually pretty hilarious. So yeah. Let's see here. Order 4 defeats the Hardys and the Righteous in 8-man tag team action. And the main event was Mike Santana and Leon Slater defeating Nick Nemeth and Eddie Edwards in a tag match. No crazy stipulations on that one. So yeah. So 2 title changes involved with No Surrender. I believe the next event, have they announced it? Yeah. TNA Sacrifice in about a month and a half away. That's going to be TNA's next event, what they're going to build up to. That is going to be in New Orleans, Louisiana, by the way. So,
How soon before every TNA belt is on an NXT superstar?
what if that's like the plan this year? That'd be crazy.
I'm really annoyed with that already.
You know?
Yeah. All right. Now, also taking place this past weekend, RCW River City Wrestling's Rumble Royale. I know you guys attended it. I've seen results here and there, but talk about it, guys. What went down at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church activities?
Well, first of all, at most shows, I would have to get us started because Tommy usually misses the first, maybe half of the second match. Tommy, of me, him, and Jason, and Ted. Ted was there, by the way.
Nice.
Tommy beat all of us to the venue. I walked in, and Tommy was already there. I don't know how this happened. I'm still trying to figure out what time warp Bucky's multiverse thing happened.
Is this a New Year's resolution you had placed, Tommy? What's going on here? So,
I was just not busy
nice.
and just went. So
That works.
I mean, that's literally all. I can't think of literally anything else to say. That's just what happened.
That's fair. We'll get started. And they announced this ahead of time. 4:30 pre-match, like kickoff show, was the Phoenix title match for the vacant title. So, Vacant did not show up in the match. I don't know. But he was Phoenix champion for a little bit. Excuse me. Ridley Thorne versus Nova Phoenix. And if you follow our social medias, you'll see we were happy because Ridley Thorne defeated Nova Phoenix. Morgan Mercy got kicked out for trying to interfere. And then Ridley beat her with a splash. Was it from the top that first time? I feel like that one was, right?
I think so.
Yeah, splash from the top. And she is your new Phoenix champion, which, if you look at my the title under my name or whatever, she is now Ridley Dospelts because she is also the United 210 Women's Champion and now the RCW Phoenix Champion. So congrats to her.
Good stuff.
And then they also announced that they would kick off the official stream at 5 with the tag team title match, which was the defending champs, of course, the Von Erichs, taking on the Texas Street team of Diego Rene and David Teen. Thank God the Von Erichs won and kept the titles.
Yes.
They pulled out. Okay, JC. Okay, maybe you too, Tommy, but I think JC because we're the same age. I don't know if you remember hearing this story, but there's a famous story in San Antonio connected wrestling history of Dan Cook interviewing Fritz von Erich. Okay.
Okay.
And Fritz von Erich put the legit Iron Claw on him. And Dan Cook couldn't get out, didn't know what to do. So he grabbed him by the fruits to try and get Fritz off him from doing the claw. So he grabbed him by the nuts. It's a story I read a long time ago. And what you remember when Dan Cook used to have like his little column in the
in the Express News,
And of course, because it was wrestling related, I was like, "Oh, that's awesome and hilarious." The reason I bring that up, is because the Von Erichs had to employ the Dan Cook claw, and I forgot exactly what led to it or what they were trying to do. I think maybe they were trying to use something illegal, and so they had to apply. Both of them got applied the testicular claw, as Mankind used to call it, for a little bit before transitioning, like true wrestling grapplers, from testicle claw to actual Iron Claw, and securing the title. So the Von Erichs did wind up keeping their title on that one.
Whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes. So,
very Avengers of you, whatever it takes.
After that, we had a triple threat match for KJ Orso's international title. Formerly Fuego del Sol. As much as he wants to get away from it, his Tron literally starts, Fuego is dead. So, mixed messages, I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was defending against indie wrestling and apparently Japanese wrestling. Cult legend Ninja Mac, who lived up to the height. Amazing competitor. Really cool to see him live.
Oh, yeah.
And Epidemius Jr., obviously big around Texas. Has a couple of belts of his own. I wasn't aware of what the two belts he had is, but he came out with his own belts.
I think one of them is from Baracho Pro.
Okay.
I think he beat Brick Savage. Wait.
Oh, you're right. No, that I think you're right. I think that happened at their last show. So he has that belt and something else. He has a couple of belts from Texas. I mean, he gets around. He's a good luchador. And they had a hell of a match. Ninja Mac, if you're not aware of him, guys, he does like full round off back handspring.
Yep.
Flip over the top rope to the outside, like does a bunch of stuff. Epi's always done that stuff, and as much as KG Orso is trying to get away from the Fuego, he still does Fuego things at times.
There's an infamous clip of Ninja Mac doing a flip out of the ring, and the opponent dodged, but he kept doing backflips.
Down the entrance way. So that was really cool to watch. Hell of a match. What they basically kind of pulled off was, someone hit. I don't remember who took the pin, but Ninja or Epi hit one of them with the move, and then Orso kind of came in to steal a win, toss the other guy out.
We just got told what two belts Epi has in the chat.
Oh, what's up, Stash? So Baracho Pro Heavyweight and WrestleRave.
Okay.
Oh, he's the WrestleRave champion. I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. So hell of a match, hell of a show. What did we get after that?
Was it the women's title match?
Yes. Did I miss? Yeah, I think I missed some things here. Oh, you know what? I think the women's match was actually after the tag match.
Oh wait, hold on.
But I think it was
my card list. So,
okay. But yeah, I think that was
good. Tag match triple threat. The women's title match was before or after. I think it was before the triple threat.
Okay. So that was the new champion SOS versus Devin Carter. It was going back and forth. Carolina Teague is the new manager of SOS. During this match, of all people, Fire and Fury come out and eventually help SOS retain their title. And there is a new monster stable. We don't know if they have a name yet. I haven't seen anything posted. But SOS, Fire and Fury, the women's champ and the women's tag champs are a unit under Carolina Teague, and not to steal the words of Scott Steiner, but that spells disaster for a lot of women in the RCW ranks. So,
I mean,
there may need to be some unification. Ridley, Alejandra, Callie, some of y'all might need to group together. Denise, if you're still showing up there, because that is a formidable group and they don't have good intentions.
what?
yeah.
No.
I know, right?
I am shocked.
Then I think that led into the title match, which was Marvel defending against Ben Galvan in a bull rope match. That was a hell of a match. Shocker, the Treats cheated.
I was wondering why you stopped talking all of a sudden.
But I don't like the logic, and here's the thing. It was a bull rope match, but they said you can do the 4 corners or you can go legit pin or submission.
Okay.
They were clearly working the 4 corners. Okay. Here's what happened. And look, we've seen this before, right? It's an old staple back to like when they had bull rope matches in the 80s and 90s. Galvan had Marvel on his shoulders and started going to the corner to corner. Right? So after Galvan would hit one, Marvel would hit it behind him. We've seen it done before. When the ref was distracted, Diego Rene came out, cut the zip ties off the pad in the corner and took it down, the turnbuckle. So when Galvan went to the 4th corner, the buckle wasn't there, and he was confused, right? So then Marvel gets off his shoulders, and I forgot, someone hits a move. They fall to the ground. In my opinion, that should have been broken momentum because both of them are on the ground. That should have cleared both of them.
Yeah, once you clear the ring, that should break it. Exactly.
That's what I thought. Well, once Marvel's off his shoulders, he's on the ground. Diego Rene jumps back on, literally holds the pad in the corner, the turnbuckle over the corner. Marvel gets back up and hit it, and they count it as the 4th. I was not a big fan of that. But, you know, what do you know? The Treats cheated. The multiverse continues. In RCW, they're still a real douche baggery. But as of right now, Marvel is still the champion. And then that led into the 30-person Rumble. Obviously, we're not going to go through the entrances and the entire shindig. Number 1, who was number 1? Ricky Reyes was number 2.
Epi was number 1.
Epi was number 1. He came back out. A lot of people pulled double duty. Callie came out early. She was like number 5. She was fighting with the men. She was eventually getting into it. There's Angel being with the Treats again.
Yep.
Doesn't believe in the kingdom anymore. There's a clip out there if you find it where Armani had gotten into the ring and they were about to fight, and then Callie was like, no. And then she was like, what if we work together? And he was like, okay. He backs up a little bit and then basically hits her with like a Claymore kick to the chest and sends her flying. Later in the match, you can also see this clip because you can hear Tommy at the end of this clip. Chaos Galvan, the masked son of Ben Galvan, and her kind of get into it. Now, I will give him this. She was goading him this time. She was hitting him, messing with him. And he finally hit her back, and he hit her with his version of the drive-by, the swerve kick. And if you watch the clip, you just hear Tommy, and this is from someone filming, I don't think, that close to him, but you hear Tommy just laughing at him.
Sherry the Rest said my voice is a paid actor, and I replied with I wish.
Yeah. He's like, you get paid for this? But
nice.
other things, so at one point, SOS enters the match, which is interesting because he's the women's champ.
My joke was he was going to challenge Marvel.
Yeah.
I could see it.
And then Fire and Fury came in eventually, and they kind of dominated as a trio, both men and women. I mean, they were bigger than some of the dudes in the match. No lie for a while.
Real quick, what you didn't hear was when they were dominating the match, Ricky Reyes was over in the corner by us, and someone asked him, Ricky, they said, Ricky, get in there. He said, you see them? Hell no. And he just kept hanging right outside the ring.
Yeah, interesting. Calabas and Ricky kind of pulled hanging outside the ring for a while.
Calabas is still amazing, by the way.
Yeah, no.
That dude does
really
shit
is.
I cannot fathom he can do. It's like every time I see him, it's like, bro, I don't know how you thought of that, but good Lord.
And then eventually we got some people coming in. Ridley came in, Alejandra came in, K-Jax came in, and they went after K-Jax, and that was not wise. I will share this kind of funny. I was talking to Fire Fury afterwards, and Morgan was like, yeah, when K-Jax picked me up, she's like, I've never felt lighter in my life. She's like, Brick Savage is the only person besides K-Jax that like picked me up with such ease. And I was like, well, it's not a lot of people. It was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean. Well, I was going to get to that at the end. First, Tommy Jingo Wallaby. Is that his name?
Yep.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you remember him? Do you remember him, JC?
Yep, I do.
Okay. He showed up and wait.
Wow.
He was at a hybrid show. Is that where we saw him before? Like recently?
He was hanging around at the hybrid
Right.
show, yeah.
Okay, so he made an appearance. He was one of the surprises. And then toward the end, eventually the women did get eliminated, all the women. Ridley was not the first woman in, but she was the last eliminated. She stayed in there pretty long. Unfortunately got eliminated by Diego Rene. But the number 30 person, which was a surprise because he showed up earlier in the Rumble. He was like maybe number 3 or 4. David Teen.
Oh, okay.
Eventually got eliminated. Then at number 30, David Kidd showed up. Oh, wait, did he show up in the Rumble or was it just a tag match?
No. David Team was in the tag match, and then David Team was in the Rumble.
He was early, right? Okay, yeah.
He was early.
And then he came back at number 30 as David Kidd. Legit got a haircut and shaved while he was backstage. And he made it to the final 4.
Yeah.
It wound up being Kidd, Jesse Funaki, Alex Arsenal, and
Jimmy House.
Jimmy House. Yes, Jimmy House is another impressive dude we've talked about.
He was clearing. He was
had his WWE tryout. Let's see how that goes for him.
I hope it goes well. He's a nice
yeah,
guy.
me too.
He deserves it.
In the end, the final 2 came down to Funaki and Arsenal. Casey was in there for a while. Funaki actually eliminated Casey. They've had a mini rivalry in RCW because Funaki challenged him twice, or was it only once at RCW?
I think it was twice for the Future Legends belt.
Right?
Yeah, I think it was twice.
It may have been twice. And then Funaki got the elimination on him. It was a back and forth at the end. In the end, Alex Arsenal did get the final elimination and win. So Alex Arsenal is your Rumble winner. And he said, we heard him say it into the camera. He's like, Chris Marvel better be running scared. So it looks like Alex Arsenal's sights are now set on Marvel and the main title. But a hell of a show. It was fun. The Rumble, we weren't sure how the mixed thing was going to go, but it went really well. It actually worked out pretty well, and I don't mind. Obviously, I would like to see separate Rumbles just because that brings more people in general. But I also can't be mad about the way this worked out. So.
No, that's a lot of paydays to hand out.
I was gonna say that. I figured that was the reason for this Rumble being it's like 30 and everybody's in it because Brandon was like, because I have a daughter in college.
Yeah, no,
I get that crap is expensive.
You get in the Rumble. You get in the Rumble. You get in the Rumble.
Tommy, any other thoughts for the night?
No, I thought it was cool. I would like to see Epi and Ninja Mac 1-on-1 now, please, and thank you. And oh yeah, that's right. They were there front row. That's right. It was cool to see. I'll put it this way. Rumble is done well when your final 4 is actually legit. You can see anybody winning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because even David Kidd winning also, I'd have been like, okay, let's see how this works out. But also, That's what's fair if you had a Diesel moment in the Rumble. They really did. Jimmy House winning it would have made sense. Jesse Funaki winning it would have made sense. But I like that it was Arsenal. I've known him for a very long time. He's a legit buddy of mine, and I'm proud of him. He's actually been doing like acting and modeling stuff like that too. So proud of him. He earned it, deserved it. So yeah, it's really cool. So now, and hopefully he will be able to free us from the dark age that is the Chris Marvel title reign. Anyway,
let us hope so.
So we'll see. I'm assuming he gets that title shot at the next event, which is April 26th, right?
RCW Mania is what they were. That's how they were promoting it. Yeah, he gets the title shot at RCW Mania. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the next
Isn't
scheduled
that when he
event
won
for
it the first place?
RCW.
So that was like about a year ago.
What's that?
Didn't Marvel win it at RCW Mania a year ago?
He won it at the Von Erich Ranch in the tables match against.
No. That's what he defended it. He won it in the triple threat match with Rob Love and Epidemius.
No,
the tables match was his first title defense.
Was it?
Yeah, hold on.
Because when did Rob win it?
Rob won it at Rumble Royale last year, beating Bo Amir.
Okay,
that's right. Yeah.
Hold on.
I think you're right. No, I think you're right.
I'm doing what I always do when I know if I'm right or wrong. I'm going to cage match. How do they not have these other title matches updated? Anyway, no, yeah, it was RCW Mania last year because Rob Love defeated Bo Amir. He defended.
You're right because they said it. El Patron showed up.
That's right. Yeah.
Turned on Epi.
Yeah.
And helped.
The tables match was at the ranch.
At the ranch. Mm-hmm. But I was pissed because literally, like, he got put through a table, and then they just put Rob in the remainder of the table, and the ref was like, "Oh, I guess he went through a table," and I was like,
"Yeah,
one of those finishes there."
Yep. Yeah, okay. No, you're right.
All right. Thank you guys for that rundown. Let's talk about what is happening this weekend. We get our first double shot of the hybrid United 210 tag team era, if you will. So, what is on the card for? I have the United one from you. What would you guys have the card for the hybrid experience Heartbreakers 4?
I have. I don't know if it's the full card right now. I have about 5 matches. Tommy, if you miss anything, let me know. But here's what I got so far.
I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think it's some of the same stuff. So, Ridley goes one-on-one with Freak Show. And they've kind of, in a promo that they did for another match, they're kind of making this sound like this is Dead Man's Hand versus Texas Kingdom people. So Ridley and Freak Show. And then the other part of that is an interesting one. It's Casey and Brock from Dead Man's Hand with Rob Love, who we're not sure if he's an official member or what.
Yeah.
But they're a trio, and they're taking on Don Juan, Diego Rene, the Treats, who, like I said, were faced at the last hybrid show, and this got set up, and Stash is joining their team. So Stash, Diego, and Don Juan against Dead Man's Hand with Rob Love. That's kind of the other part of Dead Man's Hand versus Kingdom and stuff. In a match that we might need to say, have they reinforced the ring?
Yep.
Ajax versus Hit. Going one-on-one.
Former tag team champions.
Yeah.
Former tag team champs. And Big E approved big sweaty men slapping meat. 100%. There was also another 6-man tag team match, which is Pretty Badass Riot Party with Jaden Valentino. Taking on the team of Sin Límite, which is Animo and Zora de Jalisco with Ricky Reyes. Ricky obviously still has a lot of beef and heat with Armani and the Badass Riot Party. Okay, Stash, so you know what? We know y'all been dealing with some stuff. He's not officially a member of Dead Man's Hand, but this double shot is the last chance to reach him. Look, Stash, we love the Kingdom. We believed in them. Whatever Rob's going through, I don't know. I will also say this, Stash. And look, you're living it. You're in the ring with these guys. They're still the treats. I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful with who you believe and who you trust. I know they were faces and they were doing nice things recently, but it just doesn't feel right to me. But you do what you got to do.
Yeah, and with these double shots, I'm curious if shit's gonna hit the fan like one of these weekends, So where they go from here.
And then apparently David Kidd did not stick around super long because David Teen, I think, is back. And he's got a Rising Star Championship match against Jesse Funaki. Or maybe it's Kidd. I don't know. There is a promo out there, but I didn't have a chance to listen to it. So we'll see what happens there. But as of right now, I have 5 matches. I don't know if there's anything else. Tommy, I don't know if you've seen anything else.
I have not, no.
Okay.
All right. That is Hybrid Experience Heartbreakers for Saturday, February 21st, 7 p.m. Central Time. Doors opening at 6 from the Hybrid School of Wrestling in San Antonio, Texas. Now, kind of getting involved with this, and I'm curious to see or hear if any of these storylines of Hybrid carry over into the next night, at least for the wrestlers that are booked on both shows. But we have United 2-0's beginning of the end event taking place the next day on Sunday in the afternoon, and a pretty decent card here. I think one of the first matches they announced was Don Juan Del Dempsey and J-Fly against Calabas Sin Limite. Calabas Sin Limite, right? So that one obviously is moving over into the new event. It's funny. You're sitting there saying at some point this shit's gonna hit the fan with the treats. When are they gonna be heels or whatever? So it's like, are they kind of doing like a reverse Tony Storm thing here or something like that, where she was?
And see, I don't know. Like the Lucha guys are faces. They're not evil, right? And I don't know. I know it's his promo pick, but Don Juan doesn't look like a face in that picture. If you're looking at the card thing, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, I can see that.
But they also did try to wish Angel a happy birthday at the brewery show. So I don't know. They were being nice until the Riot Party broke it up. So we'll see what happens with that.
Let me see what was this here. Oh, wait, go ahead, Tommy.
From Stash, the universes have merged. So insert comic storyline here of when universes merge.
Hold on.
I have too many.
There is literally a QT's on Bandera, not even like a half mile from Eckert.
Damn.
There's that big one over there just past Evener.
There's some bitches like mini Buc-ee's sometimes, So, bathrooms are
I know
nice,
it's Buc-ee's right, but in my head I'm thinking QT. So.
That's just for the local ones, I guess,
Yeah,
so changes here and there. What else we got announced here? I believe this is a triple threat. Cordell, Ozzy, and Jaden Valentino. Is that what?
Yes, and it's an on-site qualifier.
Qualifier. That's right. There we go.
Which is for the ladder match again. Jaden Valentino's a hybrid kid. I would say he started in the last calendar year, not in 2026. But started wrestling in the last 12 months, I guess we could say. So really young. Ozzy, I know, Tommy, you know a little bit more about. He's out of Rhodes' school in Austin.
And he's a former BOW 6-man tag champion. Right.
And then Cordell also out of Rhodes?
Yes, Cordell's also out of Rhodes Academy, yeah.
Okay. So that should be, 3 young guys looking for a shot to get at the on-site ladder match and really prove themselves, get some titles going. So I like that.
Yeah, at the same event, there's another on-site qualifier match. So here's the involvement of the match. It's Ray Perez. Yeah, this is interesting.
I like this.
Ray Perez, Ricky Reyes, Tommy Bolton, Houston Havoc, Brock Ali, and Ryan Willow. So you have all these 6 participants. 2 teams of 3 out of these 6 are going to be drawn via a random lottery. So they're pulling names out. The first 3, y'all are a team. The other 3 guys, y'all are a team.
Oh, little WCW Battle Bowl going on here.
Yeah, and the winning team, trios team, the entire winning team gets into the on-site qualifying match. Gets into the on-site qualifier. So,
I like this idea.
Mhm.
I like the idea of putting random teams together. We got some big guys in there like Tommy and Ray. You got Brock, who's a young kid, and Willow, who's also pretty young there. Then you got Ricky, he just wants to fight, So I'm really intrigued by this. When I saw that, I was like, ooh, I like the possibilities here. And then, like you said, 3 of them get into that ladder match.
I'm very curious if they're gonna actually pull the names with all of them in the ring, and then they got to figure it out. Like I would love to do a whole
That would
Taboo Tuesday kind of
That'd be
thing.
great.
Yeah,
that would be pretty. Stash, if you're watching, I don't know if you've got it figured out.
really sell it, man. This would be fantastic, and tell the boys call it in the ring. United.
I'm gonna tell a story about that. Let me save that for later.
Okay.
United 210, United States champion Rob Love will defend against Chaos Galvan. And how wild would it be if a Galvan walked away with a U.S. championship from the United 210.
I'm wearing the shirt. You know that we support the Galvans in general down here.
Yes.
And Stash said you are correct about the new old concept. Yeah, I like the Battle Bowl influence of that last match we were talking about, but with some new wrinkle to it. So
yeah.
Let's see here.
I've got 2 other things. I don't know if you've looked them up yet.
I have. Let me see. There's Marvel's supposed to be defending his championship, but they haven't said who, right?
No, he will defend the United 210 title. Has not been announced who yet.
Who yet? Yeah.
And then the other one here, and this is a interesting one here, a wild one. I know Mike's looking forward to this. Ridley Thorne and Hit teaming against Diego Rene and I'll call him David Queef at this point. I swear to God, I don't get the facial hair thing he's got going on here. So yeah.
So yeah, Hit and Ridley. I like that as a team. And look, guys, if you're following with United, and I know Stash can throw his 2 cents in here. Did Chaos tap out Rob in that? 3-team match? Was it the Galvans versus the Kingdom?
Is that the one? Yeah, that's right. It was.
Were y'all at that? Was that the one you were?
It was at that one, and there's kind of a back and forth, and Stash just kind of left him there to whatever, dude. You're giving us hell this whole match.
Right.
Save me, and no, just get out of here. He's done. So
okay,
yeah.
Right. And then this is what I was going to get onto with if you're following United, there is a hit list literally. Like we talked about at the end of last season, Hit won the championship finally from Casey, only to get screwed by Rob, by Don Juan, and in the end Marvel. So like I said, last show the troops were being real nice, but Hit's not looking to be nice or doesn't care if the fans love him or not. Diego Rene and David Teen are connected to the Texas Streets, and Don Juan and Marvel were active in the screwing of him losing his title. So I am all for Hit, the hit list, and basically plowing through the competition to get back what he wants. So
not only that, but Hit and Ridley is like the dream mixed tag team you didn't know you wanted, So it's one of those.
That's like, that's like putting Raquel Rodriguez with, who's a big WWE dude,
Strowman.
Seriously.
Yeah. You imagine?
Just 2 big, strong people. And look, anytime Ridley can beat up members of the Texas Street, she hasn't forgotten what they've done. She'll do it. Also, again, I don't know how much these universes cross. Diego did eliminate her from the Rumble Royale. And, they like to beat each other up any chance they get. So, Stash, I'm not betting against Hit. That man is 6'7" and angry muscle. Tommy's felt his wrath more than once.
Yep.
So,
I have.
Don Juan thought he was smart, and, he did get Marvel another title, but did he also sign their own death warrants? We'll find out.
Yeah. I think those are all the matches that they've announced thus far, right?
If you got anything else, let us know. But that's all the stuff we have from posts that we've seen.
Yeah.
Or if anything's in the works, yeah, from there. Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. United 210's beginning of the end event, Sunday, February 22nd, 5 p.m. Central Time. Doors opening at 4 o'clock. Was it 12 and under are free? Adults are $10. And it is taking place again at the Hybrid School of Wrestling.
Also, Stash, let us know, but I'm pretty sure Pushing Up Daisies and Lemon-tastic will be there doing concessions again.
Nice.
So if you want lemonade or nice shirts, check them out. Come stop by.
All right. Yep. All right. With that, we'll get into our 1 minute warning segment here. Mike, do you have something this week?
Do I?
Do you?
No, I think I'm good.
All right. Tommy, what about you?
Hold on. Stash said he's sending me something right now. I just looked this up.
Oh. Okay, let me turn this off and get back to it.
I don't see it yet. Don't see it yet. Don't see it yet.
Ash, why did you send him a shirtless picture? No,
First of all, what me and him discuss is our business.
Also,
my gosh.
He confirmed that Lemon-tastic and Pushing Up Daisies will be doing the concessions at Hybrid.
Nice. Oh, speaking of a joke, like while we're waiting for Stats to send me that, there was before the women's match, for the women's title match at RCW, Sherry was checking Devin, and Devin put her leg up on his Sherry, and Sherry was like, "Oh, okay." And I yelled, "Get a room!" Devin looked at me and said, "You're just jealous," and I died laughing.
I mean, was she wrong?
I mean, a little, but that's but more just anyway. I'm gonna shut up.
Mm-hmm.
So, according to what Stash just sent me, the United 210 tag team titles will be on the line. He said he just said in the chat these drop tomorrow. Tag team will be on the line. Stud Stash and Jay Young defending against Pretty Badass Riot Party. And the next show, he's already telling me when it'll be at Breakaway Brewing Company. Wow, my tongue does not like that. Does like doing that in a row. Sunday, March 8th.
Okay.
The show will be titled New Divide. And immediately Linkin Park played in my head.
Yeah, thank you very much. I was about to say that.
Yeah,
so,
immediately Linkin Park played in my head.
We know the pre-match packages and all the promos they're gonna have, on the weekly TV. Yeah. So
also, technically, that is another double shot weekend because I just remember this. Hybrid is back in Lytle, Texas at Roosters on March 7th.
Okay. Sorry.
On my birthday. Wow, fun times.
Yeah.
So
that winds up being another. Now it's funny because they're not at Hybrid for either show.
Yeah, but they're still working.
But it is a double shot weekend.
Yeah.
So we're gonna double shot weekends from now on, and for the very next one, neither of them will be at Hybrid.
Kicking off spring break that week. Yeah. So
you know what?
Oh my God,
I got
really?
a 10-second warning. Thank you for all the local wrestling that is coming back in droves. Because there was that little drought after the holidays. Yeah. But damn, it is back in full effect. Thank you so much, Stash. Thank you, Hybrid. Thank you, RCW, and all the other companies running. Whew. Okay, there you go.
All right. Tommy, you got something this week?
You know what? Yeah, I do have something now. I thought about it.
Okay. Go for it, sir.
I just want to give a shout out to Hybrid, man. It's like Hybrid for all the stuff that they do for pro wrestling lately, and an even bigger shout out to RCW. Like 24 years of this stuff. He's been in business as long as ROH and TNA.
Yep, that is true.
Like in turn, I know, because I know, and over the years he's faced some criticism. Who doesn't? But 24 years of a local wrestling promotion is insane. And to be consistent with your quality is even more insane, because I'm sorry, I thoroughly enjoy every single RCW show. So shout out to him. Shouts out to United for all they do for pro wrestling. Shouts out to my homies up in Austin, like Inspire and Heart of Texas. Well, they're more in Waco, but Texas is just killing the game, man. We 35 is on lock. Because then you could, and of course, not with 35, but then you go down to Corpus. Well, I mean, yeah, 35, but anyway, so just Texas got it on lock. But shout out to RCW for lasting as long as they have. All these companies doing their thing, and 24 years, that's nothing to sneeze at, man.
For sure. Congratulations, all of them, and for
Indeed.
making wrestling what it is. So, yeah. I don't have a 1-minute warning this week, but I do have a new match fresh off the press from my son.
Well,
Let's go.
well,
Literally, I can tell you he put this together literally within the last hour before our show started. So, yeah.
well, TNA No Surrender. Sorry, you just got
look-
the best wrestling show of the past week.
Look who's
Yeah.
going last second booking all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, he's like, oh my God, I have an idea for a match. I was like, okay, here we go. So
Okay.
he's put it together.
I'm
Yeah.
more than positive that's how TNA used to come up with their matches.
We are here. The next PLE for us is WrestleMania.
WrestleMania San Antonio, by the way. I see that.
And we can't wait to get into this next match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And here we go. Ding, ding, ding. Roman just going for both of them right now. And Samoan drop. Both off the ropes, but down for a clothesline. And now Samoan drop it to the corner. Into the rain stomp.
Avalanche stomp.
From
Nice.
the
Ready
top
for
rope,
the
damn.
buckle bomb. And the stomp.
God,
Damn. Roman getting beat up.
for real.
Now just gonna punch him, punch him, punch him, punch him. Ah,
That Shield
oh
rivalry,
my
man.
God. Gonna look for another buckle bomb here.
Oh man, this guy's set up. I like the camera angle.
And I don't think that this is gonna be hit. Probably gonna reverse it. Oh my God!
Oh, here we go.
That Boston
Boston
And
Gold.
Gold.
no clothesline over the rope.
Holy heaven.
And now
Is that a famous sir?
the
Yeah.
cover. One, two,
No.
three.
Oh my
Ding,
God!
ding, ding. Here is your winner.
That
Here's
Boston.
the new World Heavyweight Champion, Boston. Go!
Boston go! Boston go! Boston go!
Comes out with the gold. Liking his name.
Yeah, his name.
Boston go! The gold era has begun.
All right.
Oh, fantastic. Go ahead.
Dash,
Yeah.
Hybrid, whoever's listening, I know it's February. I know we've got a long time till Halloween rolls around again.
I already know you're
What?
going to listen. Yes,
I need someone to be
please.
Boston Gold for Halloween wrestling show. There's going to be about 8 of us who understand the reference.
I
But
don't
it'll
care.
be one of the greatest things. It'll be us. It'll be Jason. It'll be Angel.
Burnsy.
But they have to look strikingly similar to Billy Gunn. That's
Yes.
the only way this works. You
No,
know, and
no. Make it as not looking as Billy Gunn as possible, and still
Freak
have
show.
them.
Freak show.
Freak show
Boston
comes out,
Gold.
blonde hair, red trunks, Boston Gold. I don't care. The funnier, the more off it is, the funnier it'll be. We will bring holy heaven signs and a sign that says the light. Oh no, the lights. We will make this entire.
You know
thing.
what, Tommy? I got a better idea. 6-man tag, Team Boston Gold, 3 completely different, like Freak Show.
you just get 3 random cosplayers.
Freak Show, Ridley, and Hit.
Yeah,
Like different sizes,
they-
different genders.
but someone just has to dress up as Spider-Man. Someone has to be Megatron some way. I don't care how. And
That's
we
the
have-
other team.
Yeah.
Team Boston Gold versus Team Multiverse.
Then you got the Boston Gold's not as good. He's
Hybrid.
Boston Silver.
hybrid.
You also got
United.
Boston Bronze. Yes, you know. So just throw that out there.
Hybrid. United.
Hybrid.
Come on. RC. Somebody. Book it.
Oh,
We gotta clip this and just tag every promotion in San Antonio we know so someone can book this.
Oh my God. Look, I'm trying to remember. Did Billy Gunn ever win a world championship?
no.
No. Hey, well,
Just IC title.
just gonna throw this out here. Boston Gold and that persona has already been more successful than Billy Gunn was as far as singles
Your
titles
son
go.
has Shinsuke Nakamura winning matches. He's already doing better booking than him in WWE than WWE has ever done with Shinsuke.
Jason, I'm keeping this comment and I'm holding you to it.
Jesus, Jason.
Oh my
I come
gosh.
out as Blonde Shelton.
There was
Oh,
another
boy.
Jason said a bit ago. This is something we forgot. Roxanne Perez had surgery. She mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, I want to get to that, but I want to talk this comment first here. So yeah,
I
well-
might use that kit. That's amazing.
you know, Dave, you've met him before. You know him. You know how crazy he is. I mean, it's mine and Tina's kid, so you already know the charisma he's got.
And
So I
look,
mean,
let me
we'll
tell you
figure
something.
something out.
Let me
So,
look. Let me tell you
yeah.
something. As a person who writes all the time,
Mm-hmm.
the time, how your son does stuff, believe you me, it's not that far off than how I come up with things either.
Mm-hmm.
Like so that kid's got a great creative. I said it before on this show. I'll say it again. That's a great creative mind right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Gotta love it. It's so much fun to watch. So, yeah, I did. Oh, here we go. Go ahead.
Angel's just talking through her decisions
Yep.
on Halloween.
Jason, yes, I did see the TikTok video where Roxanne announced this one. She's out. It sounds like it's not a major surgery. It was just removing a mass on her back, but she's just taking the time to recover. Apparently, it was a bit painful as well. So, but she's getting that time to recover, be at home, rest, and I mean, I assume she's going to be back right into the chamber, maybe shortly after getting into WrestleMania season. I would think, right?
Yeah,
So,
so.
you know, but cool. Well, once again, great job, Joaquin. Fantastic as always.
That was awesome.
You know, I'm missing to see.
Weight champion.
As you saw at the beginning of the video, he kind of drew up with that little WrestleMania sign thing. I'm assuming his next series of matches is all going to be related to that, his own little WrestleMania San Antonio PLE kind of thing. So,
I have one piece of advice for him.
What's that?
Don't take the Saudi money.
Don't take.
All right.
Oh,
I don't want to see a Saudi show version of what he does.
Look, you know, it's hard to pay bills sometimes. I'm not saying I'd ever take Saudi money, but if I ever did, there'd be signs. You know, just saying. So, yeah.
JC just ups and quits the show. We
No, JC, I need you to help him build a makeshift arena. Let's put together, like, you know, in a couple of hours.
Oh my God, I know you're going.
Don't. Oh God, I already know where on the back porch I'd put it too. That would be fantastic. I'm just throwing it up. Yeah. So.
Oh, this is too much. This is too much
fun. Thank you everybody for watching this week's episode of the WrestleCast. Once again, Hybrid Experience is Saturday, February 21st, 7 p.m. Central Time from the Hybrid School of Wrestling. And United 210 in the same venue, but the next day at 5 p.m. with doors opening at 4 o'clock. Next week, we'll recap those events, and we will also preview WWE's Elimination Chamber and see if it is anywhere near as good as the matches that my son put up on here over the last month.
The answer is no.
Yeah.
That's not a prediction. That's a
spoiler. Unless they start using some sort of Whataburger sponsorship, we already know.
And only a Spider-Man somehow gets in there. Well, with Javon Evans, they're close enough. So
whoa. If your son gets Whataburger sponsorship, I want in.
If he's sponsorship, yeah, but when I say sponsorship, I mean we had the cups and he's used as chambers. But
that being said,
I just wanted to try Whataburger.
Yeah. Me too. Or Raising Cane's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
both.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone. Over here, we got Tommy.
Thanks, guys.
We got Mike.
Thanks, guys. Be good to each other.
And I'm JC. As always, heels and baby faces. Remember, pro wrestling is real. People are fake.
Boom.
We'll see y'all next week.
Adios, Gunther.